today I want to talk about why I decided to start my YouTube channels and what made me want to go into this whole YouTube thing, and the reason that I still do YouTube till this day, and also explain to you that I have never actually had a real-time job. So let's talk about it today. So a lot of people ask me why I decided to do YouTube. Now there's multiple reasons for that. We're going to start off at the very beginning. I just recently turned 14 in 2015-16, right? I turned 14, I just went in the first year of high school. It was awesome, very excited. And I was thinking like, what if I start up a YouTube channel? Now this is the thing, this wasn't just some random idea. This was something I had been planning for quite a while. I think 2 years prior, before I went into high school. I was still in elementary, groep 7, groep 8 as we taught. And I'd say to people, you know, one day I'm going to start up a YouTube channel, do my own thing. I always wanted to do something with YouTube, something with social media, but I just never really knew what to do exactly, right? Till the eventual point that before I made ASMR videos, I started making ASMR videos behind the scenes for a year and a half. I've been watching ASMR for quite a while. I don't actually, fun fact, don't watch ASMR myself. I can't goddamn stand it. I freaking hate ASMR. Yeah, believe it or not. Coming from someone who makes ASMR videos, I don't like watching ASMR. It doesn't help me fall asleep anymore like I used to. But anyways, I decided to do ASMR. In 2016, around October, I made my first video. Prior to that, I'd always wanted to do something with YouTube. I'd always told myself, if I can't get a job, I'll do YouTube. And weirdly enough, this is my full-time job right now at the moment, which feels really weird to say still, but I wanted to actually work and do YouTube at the same time and go to school. But the problem was I had to be 16 to work at any stores. I think it's like a legal rule here in the Netherlands that you have to be a minimum of age to actually be allowed to work in the stores. Kids like underage are very highly protected in the Netherlands here, so that people don't take advantage of them or they get underpaid or overwork. By the way, first chain that I ever bought. Actually, no, my first chain was like this fake gold diamond chains. I got my watch in the bed as well, I just found it, but we're going to talk about it just now, my first big purchase ever. And I did YouTube, and I did it for quite a while. I think I was in it like 3-4 months. And there was a goddamn period where I hadn't uploaded for a single month on my channel. And I was like, fuck it. Just goddamn, I'm not gonna quit now. I genuinely feel like I can probably make it if I just put more effort and time into it. And I recorded from a iPhone 4. From that I upgraded to a $40 mic. From there on, I started off, by the way, I started off with fuck all. I had no goddamn money whatsoever. I wasn't born into a rich, wealthy family, nothing like that. So I didn't have nothing handed out. Every piece of equipment that you see, or at least 85% of the equipment, I've paid off my own money that I've made through YouTube. My recent purchase is $1,000 camera, which is goddamn expensive. I'm quite aware of that, but I've already made that money back, so I'm not complaining about it. The thing is with me, I know what I make average a month, and I look at what I annually make, and then I think, okay, if I spend $1,000, I'll make this back in this and this and that. You know, got to be smart with your investing, because this camera is an investment as well, by the way. I could have spent $1,000 on a nice jacket, but I thought like, hey, why not spend $1,000 on a nice portable camera that I can take with anywhere, right? And vlog and stuff. So anyways, I had upgraded from a $40 microphone and actually downgraded to a $2 microphone, because the $2 microphone was actually better than the $40 mic. From there on, I started using my iPad that I had, which the quality was really bad, but it was the only thing I had, and I had no money. I had nothing. I didn't have a job because I wasn't allowed to work by the laws of the government. I had to be 16. I was 14 at the time, so that was a bit of pain in the ass. But the thing is, I wanted to work. But the thing is, as kids get basically protected in the Netherlands, so I wanted to do that, and then eventually I made YouTube. I got 1,000 subscribers on my channel, and I was super duper happy. I thought I made it. And I told a couple of people in my school this and that. I did tell them, look, I just hope you guys keep it quiet. And they did for a while, teachers as well. Till eventually my channel started gaining more subscribers, this and that. I started to also get into touch with more people on the internet. I started to open more social platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat. I only started since 2018. So I've had it for only like 2 years, 3 years almost. And then it started rolling up. I had my first paycheck, which was it was 110 euro, which is about 130 bucks or something. And I wanted to buy a microphone for my first paycheck ever, right? And it was a Blue Yeti microphone. I've had that stuff for years, man. The Blue Yeti microphone, all around the best microphone if you're looking as a beginner. But anyways, I bought that, and I didn't have enough money to buy it, so I had to lend like 40 euro from my dad. And I said, I'll pay you back eventually if this suits out and comes out, which eventually did. I was very, very scared and nervous because I was like, shit, my first goddamn paycheck is gone. But what I didn't realize as I was young and I didn't have any experience on that subject is I was actually investing without me realizing it. I invested into my channel. I upgraded from a $2 microphone to a $150 microphone, and I've been using it since ever then. And that's how I started. And my biggest splurge that I've ever bought, well, my top 3 is definitely this $1,000 camera, and probably my watch that I have on my bed, which I'm going to show you. This was my biggest purchase ever, even though I had like no money on my account. It's probably the dumbest thing I could have bought, but it turned out to be very, very lucky for me that I started making more money, which was really good. And then my E-Step. I bought this watch in 2018 in South Africa. I had been wanting a gold watch with diamonds for quite a while, and this was the first watch that I purchased. As you can see, it's got diamonds around it, and the bezel is black. It's a bit scratched. I don't really wear this watch anymore, but it actually suits this shirt really nice. It fits my wrist finally. If you're wondering what I'm wearing, actually, let me show you the whole outfit. Dolce & Gabbana, it's my favorite brand. Bought a couple of t-shirts from them. This was the biggest I bought, and I had like no money on my account, like no money. But I wanted it. Cost me $1,000 converted back in the days, which was like 880 euro, which is expensive. This thing is just a memory that I can just keep. Anyways, I got a few watches in my collection as well. I don't really wear watches anymore since, I don't know, just don't like them anymore, I guess. But from there, I decided to, in 2019, well, I already had a channel in 2018, which was called Keegan Vlogs, which is now, as you highly like, now, goddamn it, I still have the tags, for fuck's, what? Oh my god, you serious, bro? I still have the tags in these. I have to cut them out, sorry, it wasn't intentional, but anyways. I had a second channel which was called Keegan Vlogs, and I would make once in a couple of months, I'll make a video on that. And then I decided I don't want to just make ASMR videos, I also want to make mukbang videos or vlogs, which I started. And from there on, I've had a second channel which is doing really nice. Some people would say my channels are dead. On the ASMR channel this month isn't been doing the best, but I'm working on that. The mukbang channel, 600,000 views in a month. That's really good, I find. That's 200,000. Well, that's like 150k a week average. That's really, really good. Can't complain about that. I think should be very grateful. The reason why, because well, I became vegetarian, less people got attracted, but I also feel like there was also sort of a hype behind the mukbang channel, because at an eventual point the mukbang channel was actually doing better than the ASMR channel. And I do believe that some people enjoy the mukbang channel more than the ASMR. To be honest, I probably enjoy this channel the most, because the fact that this channel isn't like the biggest money earner. Some of these videos that I make are demonetized, but I've said in the videos I don't really care that much. I'm not that bothered by that money. I've spent a lot of money as well, don't get it wrong. Like through my YouTube years, I've bought a lot of dumb stuff, designer clothing, which I'm gonna make a video on this week. Stay tuned for that. And it's gonna be very, very cool, interesting. Like I said, I like making controversial subjects, and I've also spoken to a lot of influencers back in the days, especially kids. I remember some kids named Cookie ASMR and Hexed ASMR. They both removed their channels because of school found out, which I've spoken to those two people before on, I think, Snap or Instagram, one of the two. And they often told me like I got inspired by you, and which was really nice. As you must realize, me and Jojo ASMR were the first kids introduced to ASMR. And what I say with that, Jojo ASMR was around 15, 16 of that time, you know, when he started ASMR. And then I came. Jojo ASMR was just like me, a nobody, to be honest. Like now he's fucking massive. Like goddamn, he's getting really good views. Congrats to him, by the way. Am I jelly? No, because I don't think competition is that relevant, to be honest. Like I said, I don't look at any creator in the community as competition. I got my own stuff going on, and they got their own stuff. Can't hate, you know. Shit, it's cool for them, right? I would love to have those views. Goddammit, I would definitely. I'm not gonna act like I don't, but hey, I got my own stuff. Listen, he just makes really good content, and he puts actual really, really effort into it. But anyways, no, let's not get sidetracked there. These creators have removed their channels, and it's a shame to see how many people I've inspired that removed their channel, because my school found out about my channels as well. Well, at the time it was only my ASMR channel. I was disappointed, and the reason I was disappointed is with the fact how they treated me. with the utter disrespect. They laughed at me making funny noises like this and this and that, and I cried. I seriously did cry. I wasn't ever planning on stopping or deleting or moving my channel. I was just like, it's just not nice what they did. Like, it really hurt me. It hurt me. And I came home that day, and I made a video about it, saying that my school found out about my videos. I'm not disappointed. I'm just really unsatisfied with how they treated me, and it pissed me off. Even though I was like a second or third grader. No, I was a second grader. They were first. I don't know. Just it pissed me off, to be honest. I didn't like it, obviously, but it is what it is. Now I'm laughing that freaking ass off. But that's the whole thing. I don't want to be that cocky guy that says, I'm laughing all the way to the bank. Even though, yeah, that is true. It just isn't who I am. Like, don't get it wrong. As a YouTuber myself who's been doing this for years, I've also spent a lot of money on bullshit, trying to impress other people. And that is one thing you shouldn't and must not do. It's a waste of your time and money and effort. You shouldn't buy expensive clothing or stuff trying to impress other people that don't even know about your existence. And that's what I try to do. That's why I also bought this watch, to be really honest as well. I want to show people that I was rich. Matter of fact, I wasn't. I had like no money at all, yet I bought the dumbest shit in my life, which was a goddamn watch, which is probably worth $500 or less because it's scratched. I do have reserve parts. It's by the way, the brand Citizen. Yeah, my dream watch is a Rolex. It's a little bit too much for a watch though. 7-8 grand for a nice watch, second hand. I don't think so. And I'm not trying to get murked for a goddamn watch. It's not worth my life. I got a little house coming out, so I got priorities. But nah, I wanted to YouTube because I felt like I was missing something in my life. I think someone who has autism himself, I could see people that watch my videos. Obviously, I got no clue what in God's name you look like. You know how I look like. And I think that's what made it so comfortable for me as well, doing YouTube, is because I had no clue who the people look like who were watching my videos. I didn't. I was always curious, like, what kind of people watch my videos? Who are they? Where are they from? That's what you get to see as a YouTuber yourself. You get to see where they're watching from, like the state, percentage of gender, female, male, what country makes me the most, revenue, this and this and that. It's really cool, like shared links, this and that. Very, very good to see. And I think, like I said, what made it very comfortable for me was the fact that I think that because I have autism, a lot of people with autism or on the spectrum could understand and say, yeah, I totally get what you mean. I've also been on this side, and I get what you're saying, which made it more comfortable for me. I felt like this whole YouTube thing of mine made me feel comfortable and really made me get to know myself better, because I wasn't really comfortable with people in real life. Very antisocial. Now I'm not antisocial now. I just like don't give a F. Like, get out of my goddamn way, man. I ain't trying to have no friends nowadays. I've been backstabbed in the past. The thing, you see, the thing is, when becoming an influencer, people unfortunately around me have not bothered to go around with me because of who I am, but because of the goddamn, I guess, fame. I don't like using the word fame, but I have been recognized multiple times on the street. It's pretty scary, to be honest. Yeah, it's very uncomfortable, and at least for me, because I'm not used to it. I'm not used to someone walking up to me and say, oh my god, you're this, you're him. I'm like, yeah, it's me, thanks. If you ever see me in real life, please don't walk up to me. It's very uncomfortable for me. Even if you're my biggest fan, I appreciate you, but I find it really uncomfortable when people walk up to me and say, hey, this and that. I'm really uncomfortable with that. I don't feel comfortable. Maybe I shouldn't have become a YouTuber, not that. It's not like I have an ask to be famous. Like I said, I don't feel famous, but I have been recognized a couple of times. It's cool, but I just feel really uncomfortable. I'm a very uncomfortable goddamn person. It takes so long for me to get comfortable around someone. Hence why I don't have a lot of friends as well, because I've been backstabbed in the past as well, because people are trying to use me for what I have, not for who I actually am. That's the thing you've also got to realize. If you're doing well, people are looking or praying for your downfall. They don't want you to do better than them. They always say, it's good what he's doing. Yeah, they say that because they don't want to tell you the truth and actually say, I wish I was in his position. They're going to try to do whatever they can to let you fall down. They've tried to do it with me a couple of times, but I stood back up and said, screw it, I'm doing this YouTube thing. And I genuinely love doing YouTube. Most people would arguably say, oh, he's just doing it for the money. True. I am doing it also partly for the money. I'm not going to sit here and being a goddamn hypocrite and say, no, I'm not doing it for the money. 95% of the YouTubers, actually all of them, make videos also because they get money from it. Hence for why I upload a lot, but also because I like making these videos. It's very interesting and this and that. And I don't feel like a lot of creators are honest about their life. But I genuinely like making YouTube videos. Like I said, who I am on the internet is also who I am outside of YouTube. Same with my mom and dad. They are awesome in videos, they are also awesome outside, but you must realize as well, they are human as I am human, so we have arguments once in a while. There's nothing weird about that, it's super normal. Never been in a physical argument, which is good. We'll keep it like that. Not trying to keep it like that. I'm goddamn sweating. Nasty, man, my new shirt. But yeah, that's why I wanted the YouTube, because I wanted to express who I was. I wanted to see myself more, get more comfortable on the internet. And like I said, I feel more comfortable today, yet till this day, on the internet than in real life, because I think it's a different way when you talk to people or interact with people, an individual slash group, through social media, because you don't know what they look like. They might know what you look like, which probably makes it more comfortable. The fact that I don't know who you guys are. This might sound really weird, but you know who I am. You know where I live, this and this and this and that. I know absolutely nothing about you, and I'm totally fine with that. That's what makes it for me also comfortable. Talking to a camera to millions of people is very interesting and very, very strange at the same time. But yeah, hopefully I hope you enjoyed this video, honestly. And this video is going to be edited like to minimum bare. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Definitely let me know down in the comments below if I should make more videos about this. I wanted to YouTube because of these kind of things. So thank you so much for watching. Peace out, man.